Okay, so today it's kind of crummy outside. It's all good and snowy, which I'm super excited about because we have not gotten enough snow here in Montana lately. So there's my view out my window from behind my computer on the treadmill desk, point of all operations, if you will. So we are just under 3 weeks until Roy and I leave for Turkey. So today, this weekend, yesterday, we started the final prep for booking stuff. We've kind of got this list on our wall of what we are planning on doing. So this weekend, I got the culinary tour booked, along with the rental car and hotel for, and I'm going to butcher this, Pamukkale. Golly, I know there's going to be one very angry Turkish person at me for pronouncing it so terribly, but so that's super exciting. I just got logged into my Delta right now, so I can go ahead and take a look at my trips. We are not shy, or we are not strangers to the airline, changing our flights constantly. So, you know, I kind of just like to take a look at it and make sure that nothing is too glaringly different. The other thing that I was going to take a look at is whether or not we have carry-ons. We are bringing a drone along with a camera and the GoPro so we can get some good pictures for everybody back at home and maybe you guys. So if you are the type of person who likes to do a lot of camera shots and haul extra stuff, make sure that your flight ticket has a carry-on included. We fly a lot of basic economy because we are cheap, and all Roy does is watch movies during the flight anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we sit together. But a lot of times a basic economy ticket does not include a carry-on, so fingers crossed, because I really don't want to check my drone, which I'm not going to anyway, but it'd be handier if I could bring a roller. So. What? Bluetooth to my what?
Printer. Or your printer on.
Printer is on, correct. I don't know if it is or not.
Office Jet 9010.
Yeah, that's it.
It just says this printer is not available right now. Well, I don't know. I'd like to see, because I didn't get the frickin' paperwork for the loan to see how interest and stuff, just to make sure that
yeah,
the other form is correct. Are you recording now?
Yep. But I can just cut this off.
There you go.
I'm actually thinking about taking the dogs out.
Probably a good idea. So they're quiet.
So we're 2 weeks out from heading to Turkey for Roy and I's 10-year anniversary. Super excited. This is kind of the countdown before we head out. So one of the things I like to do is do a dry run of packing. Make sure that I have everything that I need before it's too late to order off of Amazon or run around town and pick stuff up. When we went to Arizona, I was running around that morning looking for a tripod for my camera and screen protectors, and it's so stressful, and I am a planner through and through, so I just like to do this instead. First things first, for my carry-on, I like to make sure that I have a backpack that's gonna kind of work for everything while we're on the trip. There's really not much I'm looking for on a backpack. I need a spot for a water bottle, I need a spot for my tripod, and I need a spot for at least 2 bottles of wine. So we like to walk around town and pick up wine as we go. So that's really kind of it. I haven't found a backpack that I absolutely love yet. I don't know. I've gone through several of them. The only backpack that I really love is my hunting backpack, and if it wasn't camo, I'd take that. Oh well, but this time I have my Osprey, what is it, Tempest 9. Pretty good backpack. It's been to Mexico and Costa Rica with us. So it is holding up pretty well. No holes yet, no issues. So it does come with a water bladder, but I definitely take those out because, you know. Alright, let's go outside, guys. You guys are gonna go outside. You guys are gonna be outside for a while. Oh, puppy, turn. Turn. God. There, try that. So this backpack comes with a water bladder that I always take out. I always have a water bottle, so I don't really use the water bladders. They just kind of get in the way for me. So that's my backpack. The first thing that I absolutely have to have is my my chapstick. Always bring 2 tubes. I hate the idea of not having my favorite chapstick in another country and not being able to get it. So I always have that, and that's always available in my pen pocket. One big thing that people don't think about, and some people like Roy likes to make fun of me for, is all the pens I bring. But they're so useful for filling out the immigration paperwork, writing stuff down. I like to keep notes of what we've done during the trip. So I always have a boatload of pens and with me at all times. The other thing I like to bring is a couple small Sharpies. We do a lot of postcards when we're traveling, and these just work out really well because I am a fan of the gel pens, and if you use gel pens on postcards, they generally smudge and it's just really annoying. So I bring my markers for postcards. I always have my flossies with me. It's super handy, love them. Can't stand traveling without them for sure. I always keep a couple hairpins and a couple snap clips in my bag just for when, you know, you're running around and you need your hair out of your face. This is super handy. I keep my flaggers in my bag just in case I find something in my travel book that I really want to see and I need to mark. I keep my screwdriver for my sunglasses. It doesn't have any screws, wish it would, but this is handy. Used this in Costa Rica when my glasses broke. And I also keep my SIM card ejector pin thing that comes with your phone when you get it, for when we swap out our SIM cards. I also carry a headphone splice jack. Whenever Roy and I are sitting next to each other and sitting next to each other on the plane, sometimes I just want to watch a movie with them, and it's a lot more useful to be able to have your own headphones rather than share, you know, one bud of each, rather than share one set of headphones. So, and then of course I always have to have my quarter just in case we go find a fountain. I guess I don't need it. It's just in there. So, you know, I'm just gonna put it back in there. You never know. I like to carry a set of headphones, or not headphones, earplugs. These are useful for when it's really loud and you wanna just get, you know, a nap in. Long flights, super handy. I also have another kind in there that supposedly these are going to help with the pressure distribution in your ears. I don't think I really tell a difference, but you know, they were in there. So I'm just gonna leave them in there. So that does it for the pen pocket. Next thing I absolutely always carry with me is my neck pillow. I'm using one of the turtle, well, this one's called a Sumo travel pillow, but this just has a hard, rigid frame on the inside that just your head kind of cradles into, and it wraps around your head like a scarf and then Velcros. If you're claustrophobic, this might not be a good one for you because you have to Velcro it kind of tight to make sure that it works well. And then I also carry my eye mask, and I just like to jam that right in with the travel pillow. And then that just goes on the front of my backpack in the bungee area. I know there are some other neck pillows out there, like there are some bulky ones with beads and whatnot in them, and I like the Sumo pillow because it's, you know, it's smaller and it doesn't take up as much room. So when your backpack is underneath the seat in front of you and you're not using your neck pillow, you're not jamming your feet in there. It's just nicer. I hate packing around too much stuff, and this just works out well. So snap that on in. Another thing that I like to bring, well, I don't like to bring, but what we're having to bring with us is our masks. I bought these Nani Island masks while we were in Hawaii, and I really liked them, so I ordered some more, and they sent a little cute little travel pouch thing. So always have extra masks just in case, you know, because I don't want to wear the same mask for the entire trip, but that would just be kind of gross. So my masks. I suppose I could just bring one and then, you know, stick the rest of them in somewhere else, but you know, whatever. Next thing is I like to bring my travel book, because there is no better time to look through your travel book than sitting on an airplane for 8 or 9 hours. So that goes on in. I always carry my yellow book with me. This is my planner, if you will. I like to call it my brains. And anytime that we go on a vacation, every morning, I like to write down what we did. Otherwise, I will completely forget. I'm getting to that age. Hi, Roy. And then another really important thing is your travel pouch, or your document pouch. Document folder? In here, I like to keep all of our documents. Roy's kind of the keeper of the snacks in his bag, and I am the keeper of the documents. In here, we always have our passports, our COVID vaccination cards, Roy's international driver's permit. This is a new one. Super excited. I have our visas for Turkey right now. I have backup payment options just in case Roy's card doesn't work. We show up to the airport in another country without any money, and we just use Roy's debit card to pull out money at the ATM. But we've had a couple friends where one guy's card didn't work for a couple days, so we had to spot him money. Another gal, when we were in Mexico, the ATM ate her card. So yeah, she was kind of, well, it was lucky that she was with a group, because if she had been on her own, that was her only option. But we like to keep our spare debit cards for our travel account. Roy always keeps his credit card with him along with his debit card. I have my passport card just in case. And then tucked away, I make sure that I carry our itinerary for everything and our travel insurance. Since COVID started, we started purchasing travel insurance. Before then, we were kind of just, you know, yes, it'll be fine. It'll be all right. We don't need insurance. That's just extra money that we could spend on traveling. Blech. Not anymore. Not anymore. With the state of the world, I at least need some sort of assurance that we're going to be able to either A, get there, or B, get our money back. I should probably leave our COVID cards out, because we found out, well, we didn't find out, we don't know for sure. There is the potential that we need booster shots for Turkey. I can't seem to find a straight answer. So tomorrow we're going to go get booster shots. Yippee. Last but not least, I always have my business card in here in case I lose my travel document folder, and another pen. Always need those pens. So that goes everywhere with us. We like to carry a battery pack just in case. My phone, I finally updated, and it has a pretty good battery, but you know, my last one, we really relied on that. Next thing that goes into the travel pack is our cribbage board, along with pegs and our cards. This goes everywhere with us. This cribbage board is better traveled than most of our friends, which is pretty cool. It's been to a couple continents, and it's a great little thing. So go in my little pouch at the top of the big pocket, along with my charger. Put my document folder in there. Next but not least, set of headphones. These are Bluetooth, or you can use an auxiliary cord. I think it's really important to bring headphones that can plug in. These are earbuds. If you don't bring something that plugs in, you can't watch the movies on the plane, which is a super bummer. But I mean, if you have an iPad that you can watch movies on, then you know you can do that too. They have their, each airline has their own app that if you download, you usually get all the videos and stuff like that. So that's an option too. Next but not least, for those long haul flights, I always like to carry a brush. I like to carry hair bands. Just because when you do get there, you're gonna feel so gross. And it's just nice to be able to freshen up, along with toothpaste and a toothbrush. They do have smaller options, obviously, but I couldn't find mine for this video, so we're going with the big stuff. I also like to carry my own sanitizer wipes. I think the ones that they have at the airport or on the plane smell absolutely heinous, so I carry my own. I like to carry some hand sanitizer, just in case. You never know. I'm not a huge person on hand sanitizer, but I'd rather wash my hands, but in a pinch, you never know. Last things, I like to carry lotion because it's super dry on the plane. I also like to carry a pack of extra underwear. I've been stranded in so many airports that it's, you know, if it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, kind of thing. And then I like to carry my iPad, which I don't know where that went, but I always bring my iPad with a keyboard on it. Whenever we get to different locations, we like to email my family along with Roy's family and just kind of give them a heads up of where we're at. And then last but not least, I like to carry a full-size water bottle. I've tried out the collapsible ones, the roll-up ones, and they're just, it's just not the same as a regular water bottle. And they always, the silicone water bottles taste weird. And they smell weird, and the roll-up ones are just, I'm not a fan. Just gonna put it that way. So I like to bring my Nalgene one, and I think it's totally worth it. You can refill it. Usually European cities have water fountains out on the street that you can just fill up for water. Yeah, and there you have it. That's pretty much all I do for my carry-on. This is it. When we go to Turkey this time, I'm going to have a roller with us because that's going to be holding our drone, our GoPro, our camera. Trying to think of anything else. Maybe a book. I know that my iPad can carry digital books and stuff like that, but there's nothing better than paper. So there you have it. There is my carry-on. Super small, super handy, lightweight. Carries at least 2 bottles of water and 2 bottles of wine. There's the important part.